Hello, welcome back to One Run Fun. We're chasing a bad man through the streets of, I don't know what city this is.
Spiderman, Spiderman, welcome back to One Run Fun. We are chasing a bad man that we just saw come out of a shop. This is what I mean by the whole campaign feels cinematic.
Yes,
Look at this.
It's really cool. All the
I know that all we're
explosions and
doing is
everything.
going from point A to point B, but because of how they've dressed it up, it's really good. It just feels so fun. So this is New York, isn't it?
I don't know. Oh wait, Central Park. It must be in New York.
Come on, Herman.
Boom.
Talk to me so we can make it interesting.
Who am I calling him?
I don't know.
Herman?
Okay, I can't web him yet. Herman.
What?
Herman.
I honestly have no recollection of this. He's clearly a minor hero. Minor villain.
Yeah. It's a cool sequence though, so you just got to catch him.
Yeah, I have
there
done.
we go.
Now let's talk.
Oh no, he punched a Spider-Man.
But that's okay. So we didn't introduce our concept. If this is your first video with us, thank you for joining us. We are One Run Fun. I'm Adam.
And I'm Amelia, and we play games with permadeath switched on.
That was almost like we'd rehearsed it. That was
know.
really well done. So if I'm in the driving seat today, and if I lose a life in this game, then the show will end. So my file will be deleted. This will be the end of Mr.
Our
Parker.
playthrough.
So join us and enjoy while you can. If you like what we're doing and want to see particular games done, let us know in the comments. We'll do those. Otherwise, leave a like, a comment, hit the bell,
Yep.
and consider subscribing. It means a lot to us. You know, we just we started doing this while we were stuck inside
Because of the event that we
because of
cannot
the event
say.
that cannot be mentioned on the tubes, and so. Oh, I don't want that much. So yeah, if you want to see us do particular things, let us know.
Right.
Oh, I need to pay attention to my spidey sense. So I think I've just got to catch up to him again.
Okay.
But now he's shooting laser beams at me. There we go.
There you go. Get him.
I know I gushed about it in the first episode, but the we're just playing games on this channel that we like and that we want to play, and so you'll hear us be very positive about all these games. But I love how the transitions from cutscene to gameplay are in this game. A game that does that well, to me, is really nice. It's always a bit jarring when you were playing older games where they'd got a lot better in terms of cutscene technology, like some of the Final Fantasies.
Yeah.
We have very animated, very good quality cutscenes. And then you get the jarring jump back to everyone as blocky models. They don't have fingers; their hands are just like a welded flat sheet. You know, it's always jarring, but we have the technology now that
We can do it.
we can do it. We have the technology.
Right.
like I
New
got-
side
backpack.
mission unlocked.
Maybe now's a good
A
time to
backpack?
look into that mask. Oh, it's MJ.
Am I okay?
I'm not sure. You have.
Hey, level 6. The RPG mechanics are pretty bizarre in this, but it seems to be going quite well.
Yeah, he was unusually combative.
That was a
Oh,
nice
backpack.
easy backpack. That one makes sense.
It's a
Ah, Spider-Man
Plushie.
plushie. And we
Can you
have
buy your suit now?
no, but we have unlocked this suit as well.
Ooh, that's
So I need
cool.
research tokens for it, and I get research tokens by going to the lab
Yeah.
and doing those stupid puzzles that we moaned about in episode 4. So I'm just going to keep going to the yellows.
If anyone knows
Yeah,
about
carry on with the main story.
Absolutely. It's the bright green tower over there was absolutely where I just was, desperately trying to find a backpack.
Yeah.
And I plan to be the one to break it.
Right, so we're going back to
MJ have to say?
the shelter, I think.
Whenever.
I think that's where I am.
Whenever, whatever.
Just casually strolling in the front door as
Yeah.
Spider-Man. Oh no, I'm not. I've got to go on the roof.
Almost morning.
Spider-Man
Still
doesn't
he'll be here
do
soon.
main doors.
Could use a snack.
There we go.
How is he eating that? And how is he's holding it by the hole? What kind of maniac holds a bagel by the hole?
Wait, was it a bagel or was it a donut?
Oh, it's a bagel.
You sure?
It have filling.
Oh, okay.
Hang on, if you put filling in a donut, does the donut become a bagel?
No, they're different types of bread.
Okay. So if I take a bagel
Yeah.
and I put it into a different shape, if I took bagel dough and I baked it as a loaf and I ate a slice of it, is it a bagel?
Oh, I don't know. No. Big, deep questions here on One Run Fun
Amelia
today.
just looked at me with like fear in her eyes, like I'd made her question everything she'd ever known.
My existence has been questioned.
So is bagel the shape or the type of bread, or is it the combination
I
of
think
both?
it's probably the combination, but I don't know what other... So bagel dough, I don't think is used in any other shape, traditionally.
I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a surprising use of it, or a very similar recipe, because if you think about it, pancakes and Yorkshire puddings, you wouldn't think they're related. It's basically the same dough. We've made Yorkshire puddings and then made the leftovers into pancake batter. We've also made way too many Yorkshire puddings at times.
Yeah.
And then eaten leftover Yorkshire puddings with like a curl of ice cream. What? A scoop. Scoop is the word I'm looking for. A scoop of ice cream and like some syrup. You know?
Yeah.
They're the same thing. Also, if you haven't done that, Yorkshire puddings, I think that's a very English thing.
Yeah, I think
it's
they're
basically
definitely English.
We eat it with some Sunday roast, typically beef, if I'm not mistaken. And it's, I don't even know how to describe it. It's just like a puffed batter.
Yeah.
How do you describe it?
She's in trouble?
It's like a crispy... it's like a crispy bowl that you make out of batter. They
But
sink
you don't
in the
make
middle.
the bowl. You put a small disc of batter into hot oil
Yeah.
and the bowl makes itself.
Yeah, so like it grows around the outside, and then the inside it has a dip, which you can then fill with gravy and like.
I'd absolutely love to know what people are picturing in their heads that don't know what a Yorkshire pudding is.
It's like a bad game of Pictionary.
Yeah. Really funny.
No, I think you just
Yeah, what is that game called where it's you describe it without using the word that it is?
Makes sense.
Taboo.
Because that's what we're kind of doing.
Yeah.
Okay, gotta get writing.
I don't even know if they originate in Yorkshire. Assumably, yes.
Oh yeah, they do for sure. They're all about their Yorkshire puddings up there.
Really?
Yeah. You also have Yorkshire puddings quite often with sausages.
Really?
Yeah.
I've
Sausage
never had a
gravy
Yorkshire pudding not on a roast or with pancake like toppings, which
You
I
know, you
suppose
get
is
the really
weird
big
enough on
ones.
itself.
They're really big ones.
got some
You
time
fill
to
them with
kill
sausages
before
and
Doc
gravy.
needs me at the lab. Let's do a
I'm
little
totally
Spidey
lost.
workout
But yeah,
before-
sometimes that is very true. That's another interesting point. Sometimes we use very large flat Yorkshire puddings as plates.
Are you talking about our friend?
No.
No?
Collectively in this country. You know, like if you go to a carvery, you can absolutely get a roast dinner in a Yorkshire pudding. Because the Yorkshire pudding is the plate. You get the giant Yorkshire pudding.
Okay.
Our friend bought that off the shelf. He didn't make that himself.
I know.
Because you can buy those Yorkshire puddings. So it doesn't want me to go anywhere. What's this?
A side mission.
No. I don't believe in side missions. I will stop this crime.
Go and do the
I'm
crime.
just going to do the crime until it pops up another yellow doobry bop.
Yep.
Oh, this looks like a rooftop crime. My favourite.
Yeah, we did a really fun Christmas thing with our friends where we obviously can't see them because of the event, but we were doing some Zoom calls with them, and we played board games, and then we all had to make a Christmas burger where we had to put as many Christmassy ingredients in a burger as possible. It was good.
It was really funny. So traditionally in this country, we eat a roast dinner with turkey and trimmings, or sometimes ham, sometimes like goose. But basically, it's a variation on a roast dinner traditionally in England. And so we took a spin on that, and we were like, how many elements of an English roast dinner can we get into a burger?
Yep.
Also, I would like to talk about this more, but you remember earlier I said that Spider-Man never kills?
Yeah.
I absolutely hurled a bloke off a building. What you don't see is when they go off, it webs them, like they'll get to like about here, as you saw.
Yeah.
And then it will suck him to the building. Because, like, on the assumption that you've attached something to him that will then string him to the building.
Yeah.
Because Spider-Man never kills.
And someone has to come and scrape that man off the side of a building.
No, he's there forever. It's like Spider-Man doesn't kill. The time while you're stuck to the building and starved to death that kills. Or like Speed doesn't kill. It's suddenly coming to a stop that does you. You know? But yeah, we also did another one. Did we ever talk about Burger Roulette?
I don't know whether we did.
You should move into that as well. 'Cause
Okay.
We were quite close with our friends, so we would typically see people that we've lived with at university.
Yeah.
On the whole, and so we typically see them regularly at our house. Obviously, that's not been quite as possible recently.
Nope.
So we've been getting more creative with what we can do. And we formed an Overwatch team where we were horrendously incompetent.
Oh, we were terrible.
And we've played a lot of other various remote games. Things like Jackbox Party Pack are brilliant.
Smite.
Smite, that was also good, but getting...
That was not good, that was also terrible.
I mean, I was brilliant. Smite, I have the option of carrying. No matter how good you are at Overwatch, it's very difficult to fully turn around a team. But what I was going to talk about was a thing I can do.
Oh, another game we played that was really fun, before we go into Burger Roulette. We played Minecraft with... we picked a biome each.
It was a custom map that had like very carefully constructed, very close, different themed areas.
Yes, it was really cool, and we each had a cube, and the idea was that you had to protect your cube as best as possible, and then you could go and try and steal other people's cubes, and if you got them all, you won. But we were too good.
We never got the cubes. We just hid them really well.
Yeah.
We did say that you couldn't just like bury them. They had to be in a room. But I knew where a couple of cubes were. But you know, we didn't go and get them.
No,
just
we
said
were
you
having
had
too
to
much fun
display.
building.
Yeah, well that's it, isn't it?
Yeah.
We did like the building. We it was an interesting map with interesting biomes, so we had some fun building interesting things.
Yeah.
Much. And you can't really complain about that too much. Woo!
But yeah, so we did the cooking challenges, we did the Christmas burgers, and then we also did Burger Roulette. So there are 4 of us. We each picked 5 ingredients that could go in a burger. So some were very kind, like cheese, and some were not so kind, like asparagus,
Apple.
an apple.
I mean, that was me. I did that one,
Yeah.
but it was and then bloody got it, didn't I?
Yeah. And then we rolled a dice.
The dice of destiny.
Yeah, we rolled the dice.
You know
of
how we
destiny.
feel about the dice of destiny on this channel.
And then you had to build a burger out of those ingredients, including the meat. So yeah, it was good fun.
I made a beef. So I rolled the number that gave me a choice of meat. So I made a beef burger, and the sides I got were pretty ridiculous. I got maple syrup, apple,
Asparagus.
asparagus, cheese, smoked cheese, and what was
What
the
else
last
did you
one?
get? It wasn't chili, was it? No.
What was the last one I got? I don't know. I had another one.
We'll have to. I'll look
and
it up in a bit.
I made chorizo. I chose chorizo as my
Yeah.
bonus ingredient because we were allowed an extra one. And I made like caramelized maple tomatoes, caramelized maple apple on the bottom.
Yep.
With the maple glazed smashed beef burger with smoked thingy on top, and then asparagus and chorizo hash. I made a quick hash. It was really good. And apple crisps for that
Yes.
crunch. They were fantastic as well.
And I got the meat where
Oh, we're working on prosthetics. That's nice.
one of our friends is more destructive than the others.
He knows who he is.
He knows who he is. And we said that he could pick the meat. So he chose me lamb, which is not too bad. He could have gone completely off piece, so I'm very thankful for that. I had that and Doritos and chilies and onions
This is
and-
highly sensitive equipment.
something else.
That's
What
it.
else did I have?
I'm calling the mayor's
I don't know.
office
It's
directly.
been about 6
Yeah.
weeks, so I honestly can't remember.
It was tasty though.
Oh, it's Norman Osborn.
Speak of the devil.
So back to the game. We went back to see Otto. He was testing his new prosthetics on a man who was an amputee,
Yep.
and they were working.
What you're doing.
And Norman Osborn's busted in with his cronies to
You signed has strict
essentially
safety provisions.
re
Isn't your first violation.
repossess. That's the word I'm looking for.
Okay.
Those were excused.
Mr. Osborn's stuff.
We shouldn't
No,
confiscate
Otto's
this
stuff.
equipment long
He's gonna be a mean man then.
But I've had a break.
Well, in Norman Osborn is a mean
Thank you
man.
for your
He actually
great
ends up being the
service
Green
to
Goblin
our
in
country.
the comics and the
These
movies.
folks will escort you to Oscorp Robotics,
I
where you'll
don't
receive the
recall him
latest
being
in
Green Goblin in this, but
No
I mean, I
charge.
platinumed this, but it's amazing how much I've forgotten in 3-4 years
It'll be good when you play it through
trying
the
to
entire
help
way
you,
again.
Bruno.
You'll have some surprises.
on this channel because I'm not going to die.
Continue your work.
If you like what we're doing, please leave a like, a comment, and a subscribe. Join the journey. Get invested in Peter Parker. That's why we do this, so we invest ourselves in the characters, the worlds, and the games.
Yep.
So we want as many people as possible along for the journey because it just makes it
Makes
a lot
it
more
better.
fun.
Hey, Peter.
Hey, Peter.
He's got funny hair as well. That's kind of glittery at the front. Did you see?
I think that they might have redone the hair in some capacity for the PS5 version.
Is opportunity knocking.
And I wonder if because I'm in performance mode rather than fidelity mode, we're having a weird effect with that. His hair is definitely right, but he's got
Yeah.
a lot more
Easy.
attention to detail because he's the protagonist.
They didn't take everything.
Like, I can't get over the brow furrows and the forehead ruffles.
Peter.
Technical
A
term.
we.
Ruffles.
Without the grant from the city, I can no longer pay you. I need some time to
Oh
think.
no.
If I were you,
So the city's withdrawn their grant.
I'd look for a new job.
Damn it, Norman.
Poor Otto.
His daughter, Octavius, no.
Right.
Quite sad, really, because he has noble intentions, but he's
Wish I could do something to help Doc.
not getting much
Oh,
of a
Harry.
chance.
Ask him
So-
to talk to his dad.
Harry is Norman Osborn's
Norman
son
never
and
listened
our
to
friend.
Harry. Even tried to kill funding for his
Where's
research
my
stations.
backpack?
Hey, one of those stations is nearby. Should see how they're doing while Harry's in Europe.
Are you okay
There's
there?
some way to help Doc.
Trying to find my
Think of
backpack.
something.
I can hear it.
Is it getting louder?
Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
We'll take the stairs.
Spider-Man takes the stairs whenever he can. Has anyone seen my backpack? Throw the bin around my head. I actually have no idea where it is.
Can you go through there?
This is the problem without ray tracing on. Look at this reflection. Okay, A, it looks like garbage, but B... Ba-da-da-dun!
Wait, what is that door?
What do you mean?
It's just a door to nowhere.
No, it's a door to, like, the building.
Oh, it's a reflection.
That's what.
I
That's
thought
what.
it was
That's
a
the point.
glass
That's.
door.
Welcome back. That was the point I was just making. All right, I don't know where it is. I've lost interest.
Onwards.
I'm going to stop this crime. I'm going to swing over to that objective, and then we will stop.
Okay.
So, crime
Right,
stopping
go
mode
get 'em.
activated.
Blam. And that one. It's so cool. It's so cool.
When it flows, it's really just. It feels fun, and it's so. I think that's the best way I can describe it. Is it flows.
Yeah.
It just is what you want to have in a Spider-Man game. You want that smooth combat.
Yep.
Makes me feel like a superhero. And you want that smooth movement. So
Yes.
I feel like Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
And I leveled up. What a wonderful way to end an
Late.
episode. So thank you for joining us so far on this journey. I don't know what number episode this is, but has Spider-Man outlived Gorf?
I think maybe. We'll have to check.
We'll have to check.
We'll have
Well,
to
thank you
check.
for joining us. If you... Oh, what a lovely way to
Wow.
end. If you want to see more of this, please consider subscribing. And
Yes.
we will be back soon with more top-notch gameplay, Spider-Man commentary action, part 9.
Maybe 10.
Goodbye.
Bye.